Whoa, this is a hell of a story. So a GOP, a Republican representative, had an affair with this woman, had the woman's partner arrested. It's just a lot of back and forth. So let me try to clear this up. We're going to South Carolina. South Carolina real estate developer accused a Republican congressman of abusing his power to continue an affair with his estranged wife. Let's put up everybody's picture. All right, here's how we're going to do this. The guy on the left, Representative William Timmons, Republican, South Carolina, has been accused by Ron Rallis, who said the lawmaker influenced police, influenced judges, influenced the law enforcement system to have him arrested and jailed on a kidnapping charge to further an affair with his estranged wife, who happens to be a socialite. Her name is Paula Dhier. Mr. Rallis posted on Instagram that he spent months wearing an ankle monitor and was separated from his young daughter before the charge was eventually expunged. But the good congressman here, Mr. Timmons, denied the developer's claims and rejected allegations about sex parties. There we go again, another sex party mention. Story gets deeper. Rallis has claimed to have been in communication with Timmons' siblings, who have been saying unfavorable things about him, the good congressman. Church Greenville, don't come at me casting stones with your narcissistic nonsense as if I'm the circus. This audio is just a very small, outright disgusting example of who you both are. Traveling the country to meet an F around while I'm in jail on house arrest and stripped of my daughter. I was silent for over a year. Now I just want my daughter and I'll walk away. He would then post audio where he claims that it's a conversation of William's sister, the congressman's sister, Brittany Timmons, and brother Cliff Timmons talking about this affair. Now, there are many outlets not running this audio. I'm not one of them. Here's the audio.
I think William's a cheater, and I think he's a liar.
Oh, he's been cheating on Sarah since the beginning of time, but that's okay. So you go to DC and you around. That's a lot different.
It's a lot different than what's happening.
Your best friend. I mean, Sarah and Paula were very excited.
But Sarah was going. Around Sarah was going to dinner with Paula, buying her dinner because she couldn't afford dinner, and then Paula was going and sleeping with William. And Sarah was, from Sarah's perspective, Paula was manipulating her and telling her things, being like, "Oh, William probably doesn't like you," with her head, and then with William's head.
Wait, I don't.
To get William, making.
Wait, Paula was saying William doesn't like you as into Sarah.
Mm-hmm. And when Paula and William were in February, when they were in Park City together, Paula took William's phone and sent Sarah a message, basically saying I don't know if this marriage is gonna work.
You.
All that. I mean, and
that is sick.
Okay, now listen, I'm not trying to get into the dirty details of the affair. I'm not trying to get into the dirty details of the affair, but here's the reason it's important. According to this developer, the congressman engaged in a systematic protocol to manipulate the criminal justice system, judges, law enforcement officers, against this one man because of the congressman's affair with his estranged wife. Now, if you are that corrupt as a congressman, there's much more that meets the eye. So we're going to expose it. Mr. Rallis would also post a supposed interaction he had with Williams' wife, Sarah Timmons, okay? Sarah Timmons is the actual wife of the congressman, all right, Williams' wife, in regards to custody of his child, Sterling. Sarah Timmons, this is interesting, but that's what I've been dealing with for years and battling lies to survive. I just want Sterling, okay? Your level of clarity and peace is now telling. I just don't understand how someone who's been through infertility and miscarriages would be capable of inflicting this level of destruction on another family going through the same thing. She was the first person at my house with a steak and bottle of champagne when I found out I was miscarrying, and she laid the trap when I went for an egg retrieval in Colorado. I just don't want this to hurt Sterling or our lives permanently. Let's be smart. So Timmons would issue a statement related to the accusations. So what does the congressman say? This is just kind of fascinating. My wife and I do not comment on our personal lives because they're private, and they should remain that way, Timmons told 106.3 Words, The Tara Show. That said, we are experiencing challenges. We're going through a difficult time. I regret anything I've ever done to let her down. Well, that's fine, sir. That's between you and her, damn it. But you let it down the people, okay? So if you're utilizing your authority as a United States congressman to influence judges and police to incarcerate an individual because you're sleeping with his estranged wife, well, now that's my problem, all right? Because I pay taxes and I want to hold you accountable. And I think if you are this corrupt to do something this insanely ridiculous, then you need to be held accountable, and we need to look beyond this story. Also, if the allegations are true, that means that you know some corrupt cops and you know some corrupt judges. And so I want to know what judges you called, and I want to know what cops you influence. See how that works? That's why it's my business. All right, thoughts here.
Yeah, man, even Hamilton didn't throw his mistress's husband in jail. He just paid the man so he could keep sleeping with his wife. But you're absolutely right. These public figures, they are by all means allowed to have a private life, right? When I don't care who my politicians sleep with, I don't care what they do in their private lives. I care about the job that they do once they're in office, right? But in this case, he's taking public money. He's taking public all of the perks of his position to do something really, really terrible. And the thing is, just be an adult. If you're gonna have an affair, do it, deal with the consequences. None of this needed to happen. This only happened because people are cowards. And was it really worth it? Was it worth the publicity and the bad press and the fact that you and I are here talking about it right now? Was it worth abusing his power over and all of the consequences that could potentially follow? This feels like something like some high school nonsense, and it's ridiculous.
It really does. And the allegation that this congressman literally manipulated the entire criminal justice system to bend to his will, that is a problem for me. All right.